Video 3 from PSU Mike of this baseball shenanigans. My wife saw us posting videos instead of working today and had a little bit of a hissy fit, but it's okay. I'm not worried, I don't think. Put these back for a Sick Wicked. So, the last segment will be of these long boxes. I have 4 of them. So hopefully, I haven't looked through these in a while. A lot of them are in these cases, so should make it easier to do. Jack Clark, Paul Molitor, okay. Those weren't in a case, but the rest look like they are. So, we have some Orioles. So these are at least in by team. So Orioles, we have Future Stars. Orioles. Figure for the last video, in baseball fashion, I put a yipper in, a little dip. I'm doing this. These are all, what is this? What set even is this? Tops. These are 1980 tops. These 68, 314, 119. No, there's no particular order of these. I'll pull out the Future Stars, which I'm guessing, nobody's confirmed this in the videos because y'all don't follow rules or want to help me. So I'm gonna pull out the Future Stars here as I go. More Orioles. Tops again. Cal Ripken. That's the only person I know out of that stack is Ripken. I didn't see any other one. Like, guys, I really need you guys to comment below if you can. I mean, like, I have Cal Ripkens. I don't know if they're any good or not, if they should be top loaded, whatever. Who knows? I won't know unless you guys tell me that they're worth doing that. I'm not going to waste my time if I don't know. O'Malley, Mike Young, Jim Traber, Nate Snell, Shelby, Sheets, Ripken Jr. I'm at least going to pull the Ripkens out. Whether they're worth anything or not, I don't know. Next up, this isn't even opened yet. I'm not going to open it. 1988 Eastern League Williamsport team set. So I don't know. It's not opened yet. So I'll leave that at what it is. So we have 1980, a Johnny Bench record breaker. We have Johnny Bench Super Vet, Johnny Bench. I'm guessing this is all Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench, Johnny Bench, Johnny Bench, Johnny Bench, Johnny Bench. What else do we have? I think these are all Mike Schmidt's, or Phillies at least. So, Mike Schmidt. any of these people are. So Maddox, I thought it was Greg Maddox. I'm like, I don't think so. Again, these are all, look like they're all tops at least. From 1984. Got a big one here. Looks like these are also Phillies. All-Star Collector's Edition. I wonder if this is a whole set too. Card 60 of 60. This is card 1 of 22. So this might be a multiple thing. So we have what's this? Card 1 of 60. So I have this whole commemorative set 1 to 60, it looks like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So I think I have the whole set here. So that's a plus. There's a Ripken in there, it looked like. I don't know what set it's even from. And then we have the, out of 22 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So the 1984 All-Star Game commemorative set as well. So Cal Ripken in there, a couple other cats. Again, I have no idea if it's worth anything. If I should pull out the Ripkins and keep them separate, or anybody else. You guys let me know in the comments, please. Come on now. There we go. So we have Diamond Kings. We have McGwire, Reigns, Santiago, Tremmel, Tartable, Darling, blah blah. This looks like it's a whole set too. Tommy John. Clark. Tarkin Jr. Then we have the MVP Donruss, Ripken. Kirby Puckett. McGwire. So I don't know if that's a complete set or not. Like I know, like very few baseball players. I know who McGwire is, Ripken. I know Mattingly used to be a manager. We used to be a player too, I guess. But so I have not a clue. Reggie Jackson, I recognize that name. Reggie Jackson, Reggie Jackson, Reggie Jackson, Reggie Jackson, Reggie Jackson. So whatever that is. This video seems to be going a little bit faster. I've gone through this almost just half or 2/3 of this box already. So Fleer Limited Edition, we have Vince Coleman. Vince Coleman. Vince Coleman. I wonder if that gives that All-Star set. Vince Coleman. Vince Coleman. I'm guessing Vince Coleman. Vince Coleman. So So I'm guessing that these Vince Colemans are all Vince Colemans. There's Mark McGwire. Oh, that's cool. It's 3 different players. If you do it, that's nifty. Lots of Vince Coleman. So if you're missing a Vince Coleman for your set, you let me know. I mean, it seems like people are viewing my other videos, it's just no comments on them, so I have no idea what that means. It means people like to watch and sit in the corner with a little lube, just like to watch, or are you guys gonna participate? We have whoever this is, we're getting a bunch of this cat here. Sightser, I guess. So that's all one guy. See, these boxes, these long boxes, are a little bit more organized, it looks like, by player or by set or by team. Steve Garvey, 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 blah 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 blah. Steve Garvey. Garbage. And more Steve Garvey. Shout out Eloy, your Dodgers. Padres. This guy could have been nobody, I have no idea. Looks like I'm just seeing a bunch of Dodgers and Padres, not nothing else. So he must only play for 2 teams, I guess. Last box, or last little container of this box. I'm guessing because the back's Kent something or another, and the front is Kent something or other. And I'm guessing this is card number 22 of 44. Probably goes to one of them boxes I had opened before. Kent. I don't even know. Let's flip through these. A big old chew in there, doesn't he? See, the downside is I could probably go through, like, I bet I have enough of these types of cards that I could probably go through and pull all those out of everything. This Donruss set, I have a bunch of that. Or the limited edition that was a box of one of them little boxes from Video 2 or Video 2. I could probably go through and pull all those out and put them together. Probably have the complete sets of those in here, but the guy took them all out and put them as teams. So I just haven't felt the need or the want to go through and put them with the right ones. So some of these look like they go to sets, like commemorative sets or whatever the case may be. There's another one of them. And a Fleer on the back. So I'd rather just say, if somebody wants everything that I'm going through, I just send it to them. You pay shipping, maybe a couple extra bucks. You can have it all. QVC style. 6 easy payments of $273. I don't know. My wife wanted to watch QVC the other. She wanted something on QVC's website. I'm like, no. Like there are plenty of breakers if you're willing to pay 4 easy payments and $99.99 for something. I can work out some of the breakers I know that trust me enough to know that I would pay them for 5 easy payments of this or that for a whole box of cards or something if I wanted it. And she says, okay, never mind. Box 1 done. Next is box 2. Try to get this done before my wife gets home and wants me to help do stuff. Well, this looks like it's my football stuff from back in the day. Some newer stuff maybe, I don't know. Penn Stater. There's Rich Gannon. Michael Crabtree. J.J. Watt. Luck. Marshawn Lynch, Colin Kaepernick, Minnesota Vikings, Adrian Peterson. That's cool. MVP, Percy Harvin, Jeremy Maclin, Cam Newton, Darren Sproles. Hey, a little football mixed in here never hurts. But the other one should all be... That's a thicker card, too. Who's that? Jimmy Graham. Knowshon Moreno, Roddy White. I've been looking for these actually too. Bishop Sankey, Trent Murphy, Blake Bortles, Zach Mettenberger, Johnny Manziel, Mariota, Luck, Cam Chancellor, Jordan Williams. Hey, Derrick Henry rookie, cool beans. Ertz, DeMarco Murray, Rising, DeAndre Williams, Thomas Brady. Hey, basketball too. How about that? Got David Robinson, John Stockton, got a Marshall Faulk, another Rich Gannon, Shout out to Smith Island, Tim Couch quarterback card. Jerome Bettis, Joe Montana, Marcus Allen. We have a Aikman. I think there's a player on the back. Nope. There's an Aikman. Shout out Big D. Aikman. Emmitt Smith. There's a T.O. Marino. Elway. Thurman Thomas. Wilt Chamberlain. David Robinson again. Don't know. Mark Schlereth. Mark Ripien. Del Green. Even like some of these I don't know. Just sad, but we have whoever that is. What year is this from? This is from 91, so that's why I probably don't know. I think I got a box of this when I was like 12. Or no, probably like 8. From my LCS who just was kind enough to hook me up. And Platinum Profile, that's kind of neat. So this will be interesting enough to go through. Another Mark Ripien. And then we have Humphreys. Ricky Sanders. Heath Schuler. Art Monk. Let's see here. Brian Mitchell. Allard. Art Monk. Del Green. Mark Ripien. Brian Mitchell. Rich Owens. Ron Hall. Ron Hall. Sean King. Trent Dilfer. You never know what you're going to find when you get your cards after a while. I've been looking for these all over the place. I couldn't find them. Mixing with this baseball. Well, at least I found them. That's a plus. Dexter Carter. Hanks, Pearson Hall. Bart Oates. John Taylor. Steve Young. Charles Haley. J.J. Stokes. Ronnie Lott, 91 score. Steve Young. J.J. Stokes. Charles Haley, hitters. The only reason I keep going through these right now is there's a card or two I've been looking for, and I haven't been able to find it, and it might be in this mess. Billy Joe Hobart. Well, I'm going to put this to the side, and I'll go through it later. Because I think there's a... Yeah, I think I may have found him. Bear with me. Bear with me. Where is it at? Where's it start? Here it is. Well, it's a twofer because I found some Jets too for Jetman 80 in here. So we have Jeff Hostetler, whoever that is. Whoever that is. Terry McDaniel. Jay Schroeder. Whoever that is. That would be Todd whatever. That would be Roger Craig is a Raider. Ricky Dudley. Greg Townsend. Jeff George. Roger Craig. There it is. The Bo Jackson. That's what I was looking for. I'm going to pick all these Raiders out and put them aside for somebody. Steven Wisniewski, Penn Stater. I'll keep that. Willie Gault. Howie Long. Lots of Raiders. Bob Golick. Tim Brown. Terry McDaniel. Mo Collins. That's a cool one. Okay. So I know where those are going. And that one. Now we have a Kyle Brady sighting. Let me pull the Jets out quick and I'll move on to something else. Jet, 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 jet. That's a cool one too. Jet, jet. Boomer Esiason. How about that? Hey, I'll send a picture of that to Sam then. Altoon. Another shiny one. Well, I think I'm on the Giants for that one then. Okay. So there's the Jets for Jetman 80. I have a whole stack of stuff for him already anyway, so pull them out. Put that Mark Bavaro in with the rest of this nonsense. Is there anything else in here I needed to pull out, I wonder? Some Patriots, but this is all pre-Tom Brady anyway. That's cool, though. Okay. So move that over. Slide this down. And slide this down. And this down. Well, these got in here backwards somehow. Okay. Slide this in here to separate out this stuff. This is a cool Adrian Peterson I didn't even know I had. Crusade from 14. Get that out. Okay, put that to the side. And back to your regularly scheduled programming. I think. Oh, this is also more football. What on earth is going on here? Well, Thrice Aroni found some Chiefs. So this is a me problem to deal with later. Some Cowboys in there for Big D. Also for later. Now this sounds like it should have some baseball. Yeah, here we go. So I have these things here. Steve Garvey, American Red Cross, something or another. Boomer Esiason, whatever. This, whatever this is, Happy Birthday Los Angeles to you. Who knows what all this is. George Patton. Doolittle. So that's that. think that Steve Garvey, whatever birthday nonsense would go to Eloy just for shits and giggles. Okay, now we have... Oh, Pete Rose. Mr. Bet on Baseball. Pete Rose, 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 Pete, 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 Pete Rose, Pete Rose, Pete Rose, Pete Rose, manager Pete Rose, manager, player, guessing manager, Pete, 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 Pete Rose, Pete Rose, Pete Rose, Pete Rose, Pete Rose, Peter, 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 Pete Rose, Fountain of Youth. So, little Pete Rose collection. Again, not every card's in the greatest condition, unfortunately, but some of them are. Some of them aren't. We have Steve Bedrosian. Steve Bedrosian. Steve. Look at that. There you go. Come on, get out of there. Ryan Sandberg. Ryan Sandberg. Cubbies. Little Lady Baby one. Cubbies. Okay. Next up, Andre Dawson. So we have some Andre Dawson cards. Looks like it. Purina Company, Andre Dawson, Dolphin MVP, and Andre Dawson, do. Here you go. Gone. Hits the ball and it's gone. Andre Dawson. More of these ones. What's the next player box we're going to find? Steve Carlton for the Phillies. Steve Carlton. I don't know who these people are. Strikeout leader, Len Baker, Steve Carlton. Almost done, folks. Almost done. So it's like more well, this might be a grab bag. Tells me all Vince Coleman's again. Whatever this is. Vince Coleman, George Brett. Okay. Oh, now some Juan Samuel. Juan Samuel. I'm actually having a little bit of fun going through all this. I haven't gone through it in a while, ever. So maybe it gives you guys a chance to see some stuff. Maybe when you guys grew up collecting before you started getting into the high-end vintage or high-end new stuff. You know, what cards brought you guys into the baseball collecting or football collecting? Maybe these sets have sentimental value to you, I don't know. And we have whatever these are. Tops, look like itty bitty cards. Vince Coleman, like I haven't said his name about 30 times today. Another one, Vince Coleman, Cal Ripken, Wade Boggs. I don't even know if there's a market for this stuff. I'm not going to play this game of separating them all out. If you've seen this set before, you probably know who's in it, so I'm not going to try to pull all the cards apart to show you. You know who's in the set, or you don't. If you're a baseball fan and you've seen these before, Ricky Henderson, Don Mattingly, Nolan Ryan, Oral Hershiser, Mike's, I don't know, Bob Welch. Wait, there's a checklist, it looks like. This is probably the whole set there. They don't do these cards for football, so I have no idea. Like, they don't do these itty bitty mini cards. So we have another set of them here. So tops we have, dear Lord, George Bell, Dave Parker, Juan Samuel, Vince Coleman, Steve Bedorian. Is that Bob Hope? Or Bob Horner. Lee Smith. Hey, there's Ripken down below there. That's like a different color too. More of a glossy finish to it. These are Major League Leaders. This is also Topps from 1987. Darryl Strawberry. Cal Ripken, Wade Boggs, Roger Clemens. Who knows? Kirby Puckett. Jose Canseco. Also have the checklist for that one. So if you guys reach out to me, PSU Imler30 on Instagram, or leave a comment or something. I don't necessarily want to go through and find out if this is a complete set or not. So you guys have seen the cards. I mean, you can make your own inferences. If you get it and it looks like it's like those little ones, I can probably find pretty easily. But we have these things, whatever the heck these are. The little pogs for Mazza. Keith Hernandez. I have no idea. Not a clue what these are. Bunch itty bitty little things. And they're labeled as A and B. So I don't have a clue. And I don't care enough to do the research. So if you're a collector and you like these things, reach out to me. If not, if I don't hear anybody see any comments or get any messages for it, well, I'm going to go throughout, pick out at least players that I know, like Ripken, Bo Jackson, McGuire, Canseco, and then the rest is probably going to find its way to the trash can. So, if you're a collector and you don't want to see that happen, please let me know. 1-800, help me out. But okay, that's everything. I have to go to the football ones to figure out what the heck's going on with that, because there's a bunch of cards in there that I'm sure some collectors will want. Or not want, but I'm going to give them to them anyway. Until next time, as always, we are